All right. This is totally what I meant to be doing today. So Eternal launched a new set on Thursday, and I have not touched it yet. I've been a little busy with Vintage Cube and all that. So I'm really excited to see how the draft format goes because, as a couple people are saying, uh, they factually couldn't make it any worse. So I hope. There's been some changes to the interface as well for those of you who haven't played the game in the last month or so. We've got, I guess the little quests. Sorry, the quests have a little different look to them. But yeah, new set, Fall of Argenport. I've got some packs up here. We'll go ahead and we've got some packs, and we'll go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and check out these to tell ourselves about the mechanics of the set, and then we'll jump right into a draft. So, hope the game's not too loud. Let me know if it is. I'll go ahead and adjust it. Feels a little loud to me, but let me downward adjust it myself. I think it just seems a little loud in my ear when I open that pack. But yeah, we'll also talk more about. Okay, so we got Snow Rager, which has a new keyword. Berserk, two new keywords. Goodness. All right. Berserk. When this attacks, you may give it Reckless to attack a second time this turn. Can only be used once. Okay, so that'll be interesting to see how that functions. Does that give it functional double strike? Is that Relentless Assault? Does it create a second combat phase where blockers are assigned a second time? Does that happen immediately or not? I guess we'll see how all that plays out, hopefully. Tribute does something if a unit went to your void. So this is like Morbid, but with some fundamental differences. Specifically, you need a unit to go to your void, in the sense that, like, you can't kill your opponent's unit with Annihilate and then trigger Tribute. It doesn't say a unit from play either, so. And create and draw Snowball. And Snowball we've seen before is 1 mana 1 damage. Oh, look at that dog. Check out that dog. Cool dog. So, Tribute Dog becomes a 4/4. Alright, Back Alley Delinquent. Summon, you may discard a card to create and draw a Sabotage with Quick Draw on a 1/3. Okay, so you can effectively cycle a card into Sabotage. That does have the upside of that if you, like, discarded a unit that could turn on Tribute, which seems like a corner case to be sure, but if I don't say it, somebody else will. And Sabotage is a spell I like a lot. Duress is strong. Saddle up, +4/+4 for 3. Okay. Giant Growth. Yep. That's Giant Growth, alright. Bird Stream. Oh man, look at that bird. Check out that bird. That's a good bird. 4 toughness on a flyer is good, as 3/3 tends to be the limited number. Like, 3/3 tends to be the number of, like, what I expect a flyer to be in draft, so. Here we have some dogs. I realize that, obviously, she's not. I'm saying dogs in the 5 mana 3/5 sense, which was a card from Innistrad, which was just some dogs. So, 5 mana 3/5 just tends to be dogs in my head. So, the dogs are over here. Dog is over here. Anyway, Crown Watch Recruiter makes a 2 mana 2/2 if something's gone near void. Alright. What is this? When you play oh! It's like a Kiln Fiend, or a mana addict. Whenever you play a spell, Scale Channel Sorcerer gets +2 this turn. Alright. Harbinger's Bite. Oh, Nightfall's back around. Oh, that's, Oh! Okay, that's an interesting way to Nightfall, because it's actually a 3 damage burn spell. And so it's like a a 3-in-1, like 3 to your opponent, 1 to you, or what you gain 1. Heirloom Blade costs 4 less if you sacrifice a unit to play it. Again, another tribute enabler, but also a real cheap relic weapon, which is the weapon you wield, not the ones you put on as attachments. Lethrai Secret Weaver. Pay 4, discard a spell, draw 2. Okay. So every single spell can become wisdom of the elders. Every single spell is just wisdom. That's nice. And it's on a 3 cost 3/3, which is a pretty good body. That's pretty good. Spell means that you can't discard sigils, like you have to discard a real card to it. And you also can't use this as an enabler for tribute, though that's already expensive. Tribute Killer. Look at this nice little raptor. So it looks like we found the new keywords, Berserk and Tribute. Anyway, our rare has a lot of text. Quick Trigger Outlaw. When you play a weapon on Quick Trigger Outlaw, deals 1 damage to an enemy. Tribute. Play a +1/+1 weapon on one of your units. Oh, okay. That's a pretty decent tribute. Well, let's see if we find more things. Oh, Inspire. We've found a new keyword again. Okay, Inspire does something to units you draw. Units you draw get +1. So anytime we see Inspire, that doesn't do anything to your board, doesn't do anything to your hand. It's only cards you draw. However, as that card over here will show you, drawing in Eternal is any effect other than bounce that adds a card to your hand. So like Dark Return draws it, Manufacturer draws it, this Oni draws. So, but yeah, okay. So this is an 0/4 wall that gives your units you draw plus power. Summon, you can discard a card to create and draw Tinker. Oh, okay. This is a cycle then. This looks like a lot better body than a 1/3 quick draw. But Tinker is not like the greatest spell. Shamanic Blast. However you want to pronounce Shamanic. Costs 1 less for each spell in your void. Alright. 3 damage to an enemy unit. Slow. Okay. So this is like, it has affinity for spells in your yard. That gets pretty cheap. Interesting that Inspire text doesn't mean anything, it just tells you what Inspire does. Yeah, this is an ability word rather than a keyword. See, Tribute here is a keyword because it has text associated with what it does. However, Inspire is just a marker that tells you Inspire exists. Okay, this seems fine in a deck that you can get things cheap in. That's really expensive, though. Spite Feeder. Player of your choice discards the top 2 cards of their deck. This bothers me a little bit. One of the things I remember from early Eternal was they had a stated goal of not having mill exist. They specifically said, like, with a 75 card deck, we don't want mill to be like a win condition for you in the game of Eternal. And they seem to have just gone back on it. I don't know. That bothers me. Anyway, you can target yourself and then maybe get Tribute going, but that seems pretty horrible. We've seen you. Manufacturer is a cool spell for Grenadin likers. It's sort of a slow assembly line, but with Warp, which means you can cast off top of your deck. Okay, so Warp's back. Yeah, I don't care that they broke it they gave up with it last set with Dreamcatcher and Solitude. I think it's garbage that they did it then, too. That doesn't make me like it any less that they've already done it. Alright, what is Spellcraft? Play a Torch. When you play this weapon, you may also pay the Spellcraft cost to... Oh, it's Kicker. Spellcraft is kicker. It's just kicker. Okay. So this is a 3-2 weapon that plays a torch on if you play it for 7. All right. We've seen that. Huddle together. Didn't we have this spell? Or did that only say Yetis? I think that was only Yetis. Alright, attribute, draw a weapon of your choice from your deck. Okay, so, like, you can get, like, it's body that's, like, the lesser half of Rise of the Challenge. It's kicker, yes. Spellcraft. When you play this weapon, you may also pay its spellcraft cost to play the spell, which is the exact text of kicker. Like, pay X extra to do a thing. Berserk, we've seen, is the double strike. The 6 toughness makes that a lot better. Just thinking double strike once and then become reckless, which means it always has to attack. Armor and Armadillo. Oh man, I love Mega Man X1. Your units with endurance have +1/+1. Inspire, units you draw get endurance. Alright, so this little armadillo, which is type line to armadillo, teaches all of your units how to curl up in a ball. Cool. Alright. Yeah, Eternal doesn't have a distinction between token and non-token. Flying while you have a wisp. Oh, I want that in draft. Okay. Change Steak. I'm just gonna go Change Stick. Which plays Polymorph for 4. Alright. This seems strong, by the way. +1/+1 flying for 2 is like an Elder's Feather, but a little more expensive with some toughness. And this has removal on it, so... Hell yeah. That's a really good card. Rambot. Oh, God. Infiltrate. The top unit of your deck gets +4, then sacrifice Rambot. Okay, that's a neat way to trigger Tribute. Yeah. Flying, Infiltrate. Okay, that's maybe the lamest Infiltrate I've ever seen. So the trick with Infiltrate is that Infiltrate it with Rambot, and this is when it hits the opponent for the first time. Do the thing. This is like those cards that say Ultimate Scry 1, you know? Or I guess a Scout. You know, you don't use the word Ultimate on Scout. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of bleed in effects. I'll call those out the more I see them, but Infiltrate, Not in Feln is a good one. Learn Herbalist. When you play a spell, gain 1 life. Discard a card to create secret pages. Oh, neat. Okay. I kind of like that. That's fixing. And, like, filtering. Though, like, oddly enough, the biggest thing I think of is to discard to these is sigils, and this discards a sigil to get sigils. Saw a lot of advanced scouts and draft. Look, okay, I'm not saying anything poor about the keyword flying. I'm saying a lot poor about the keywords, the infiltrate, that low impact. Flying wins games give one of your other units +1/+2 while you have Primeval Plover. Oh. So... Okay. So while it sticks around, it's like a 2/4, but you spread it? Okay. Create and draw a 2/2 monk with endurance. Scout. Okay. So you're paying 3 for this, but over 2 turns, and you can kind of control it more with Inspire. +3/+3 while you have a... Wow. Okay, that could get really huge. Especially with Armored Armadillo. Armored Armadillo, hand off Endurance, or like throw the plate down. That could get real nasty. What happens when it gets silenced? Good question. Disrupts. Okay, I like this. Okay, this is a card I kind of wanted to exist for like 3 sets now. And this is a baseline for what killing a relic or silencing is. Yeah, this doesn't stack. This is just a binary on-off. It's either +3/+3 while you have 1 or more. But this gives us a baseline on relic kill and silencing, which is nice. That's all factions. Initiation Bell. Once per turn, you may pay 1 to create and draw a 2/2 monk with endurance if you played a spell. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Again, works with Inspire. I also like I hope that has a good bell noise with it, you know. Unfinished Business. Give one of your units +5/+5. Sacrifice it at the end of the turn or when it deals damage. Okay, so you can't use this on a thing with Berserk to get double hits in, but you can use it to sneak in 5 points. I've played Power Overwhelming before. It's a... Now here's the cool thing. Give one of your units +5/+5, no duration. Like, you know, there's a duration on some of the pumps we've seen here. Eternal doesn't have need to have duration. This just has +5/+5. That's pretty damn good. If you can recur the unit, of course. Alright. Inspire units. You draw, get quick draw. Alright, that seems real. Okay, this seems nice. Hair Trigger Pistol. I like handing off Deadly. I've played, what's the name of the card before? The knife, the 2-mana knife that hands off Deadly. This is either 3 power for 3 with Deadly, or you can play Trigger Happy with it, which also gives you quick draw your turn. Which, quick draw with Deadly means you kill X blockers, where X is your power. But yeah, hand off quick draw. Why are there 6 bullets? It's a 6-shooter. That's... Downfall. Kill a unit with 5 power or more scout. Wow, 5 cost. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is some limited garbage removal. Oof. Oh, oof. I'm sorry. Vanquish is a card in the game of Eternal. Ugh. Gift of Battle. Give one of your units Berserk. Ah, the Berserker Risk. So you get to double strike. It also says you may. So, like, when you turn on Berserk, but when you turn on Berserk, that seems really... Like, you can time it. You don't have to, like, choose it on. You turn it on, then the Reckless is on. Give one of your units +1/+1 Scout. Okay, this is kind of nifty. That's really low impact, but it's a permanent +1/+1. Not until end turn. We've seen the Welding Torch. Have we seen Dog or Jackal here? This is a 1/1 killer, sure. Entrancer. Flying. Silence a unit with 3 or less cost in the enemy's hand. Oh, wow. Goodbye, Humbug. Hello, car. Yes. Absolutely, yes. That's disruptive and small. I like it. The question gets asked of me, usually by Kaz. How can I get you to play Flying Man? This is a pretty good way to get me to play it. I'll fall for this trick. Yeah, I'll fall for that trick. Knight of Sorrow. Lifesteal and... Jeez, that's huge. Oh my god, a 6/6 lifesteal? Oof. Goodness. Grimmy Elp. Ah. The Sprite. Once per turn, you pay 2 to give flying, it deals 1 damage. Okay, so it's like... Yeah, I'm in. So just like you pay flying. Again, I talked about how 3 is like the flying number you see a lot, so 4 power flyer is pretty reasonable. Factory quota. Oh, it's Sulfuric Vortex. Players can't gain life at the end of each player's turn. If they didn't play a unit, take 2. This is Sulfuric Vortex with a slight change. Okay. That beats the hell out of, like, just the slow, sitting around doing nothing decks. Alright, last pack. Then we're gonna jump into a draft. Thrive Blade Whirl. Give one of your units +3 will you have Thrive Blade. Oh! You hand this off to a flyer and then they attack for 6. Yeah, you put this on a flyer and then they attack for 1 billion damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's good. Okay, a little expensive, but lifesteal's pretty real. This is also the 3 power I was talking about. This might be a little expensive for taste, but yeah. That's real. Like, lifesteal on a flyer means you can attack and then, like, win a race, which is really nice. Costs 4 less if you played a spell. This is like Infernus in a sort of way. So it costs 2 if you've played a spell. There's probably some silly things you can do with this, you know, with getting this out on, like, turn 2 or 3 and get these out quick. That's nice. We've seen the Sorcerer. Ooh, Berserker Lifesteal. Alright. Hey, Berserk. Tribute is, does something when it played if a unit went to your void this turn. Your unit from anywhere to the grave. So, not your opponent's unit, and it doesn't need to have been killed, it just needs to go there from somewhere. It's not morbid. It's sort of morbid. If you think of it as morbid, you might fall into the trap of killing your opponent's unit. Because that does not trigger it. It's yours. Okay, this is sorcery speed, which is a little lame, but reckless means has to attack every turn. Just has to, that's it. Give one of your units +2/+2 and put it on top of you. Ooh, that's a fast spell too. Okay, so this card looks kind of like junk. If you're just joining and you're watching just these cards, you probably haven't seen anything this works with other than, like, I guess Inspire. You know, here you redraw and get more keywords, and it's like, why would I give up a draw and another draw for that? This is a lot you're giving up, because you're giving up your next turn's draw and a card out of your hand. Like, your unit. You're giving up next turn's draw and a card out of your hand to, like, redraw a card that you already paid for. But there's a number of ways to make that work. Echo's probably the best. Won't be pretty. This is the worst card I've seen. I remember spoiled. This card's hyper bad. Like, I cannot stress how poor this card is. Choose 2 enemy units. The enemy player chooses one of them to take 6. They play a +1/+1 weapon on the other. So this kills the second best unit your opponent controls and pumps their best unit. And they get the choice. This is... I don't want to look at that card anymore. So, Sandspot Mirage, ready your other unit. Oh, ambush, okay. Cool. That's kind of neat. That's a big combat trick, I like it. Iceberg Hail Shrieker. Pay 1. Sacrifice Iceberg Hail Shrieker to deal 2 damage to the enemy. Okay, so this is a tribute enabler and a bit of damage. Okay, neat. That's nifty. And our final card. Oh god, this has some text. All right, Warp. Oh, a fast spell with Warp. That's extremely rare. Put an attacking enemy unit on top of its owner's deck. Reduce the cost of the top unit of your deck by the enemy unit's cost. That rules? Dang. Okay. So the fact that this has Warp is nifty, because it means it's a trick, like, if you're empty-handed, recombobulate. But, So you Griptide and Attacker, or Aether Toe would probably be a better one, and then you reduce the top unit of your deck by X, where X is there. That rules. Give them the flip. All right, I think we've learned our mechanics, though. We've learned Berserk, we've learned Inspire, we've learned Tribute, we've learned there was Spellcraft, which is Kicker. So I think we can go ahead and check out the draft format. Let's jump on in. So the draft format is back a new set, 2 question mark packs that have like set cards in them, like they're a bunch of, I'd say random. Clearly they're random what you get, but it's a known pool, and then another set card pack. We'll see how it plays out. I know about Market because I've seen those cards, yes, but I'm not going to talk about a cycle of rares we haven't seen yet. All right, unfinished business. We have seen. Oh God, what is my? There we go. That's the button that gets me at. Jek's Choice. 5 cost. Play a +1/+1 weapon on each of your attacking units, or kill an enemy unit not wielding a weapon. This is 5. That costs 5. Yo. You know, like, Death Strike is a card, right? Initiation Bell we saw that makes monks. Give one of your units Aegis. You gain an Aegis. Oh! This is a cool protect. Journey Guide. Reduce the cost of units you draw by 1. That's nifty. Alright. It's not quite like Shiver. Nightfall. Deal 2 damage to an exhausted unit. Okay. Draw a Justice Sigil from your deck. Scout. I think this is, like, in a lot of cases, a stronger choice than Roland's Favor. Because it costs 1. That's nice. I mean, Roland's Favor is 2 armor, but I like Scout. That's neat. Infiltrate. Create a 3/1 Flame Fang with Reckless. Jek is fine. The fact that they for Jakaria for Jek. Yeah, yeah. Very much agreed there on the story part. Oh, look at that Wisp. Yeah, I am not a fan of Jek. I like a couple of Jek's cards. Sure, I've seen that. Okay, so this is a 4/4 for 3 at night. And then this is... I like that art. It's just like the mushroom going... Alright, what do we want to start with, though? Where do we want to go? Unfinished Business is a nifty way to go, but it's 2 colors, and that's a hard sell for a start for a first pick. I don't see anything that's removal or real big evasion in here, so that's not great. I mean, our best removal spell is Jek's Choice, which is very poor and 2 colors. The Bell would be interesting, but the problem I have with the Bell is that in Limited I don't end up with a lot of spells. Like, at all. It's very rare. And also, I don't want to be the one in a ground stall. Right? Like, who wants to be the player in a ground stall? Nobody. Nobody wants to be the player in a ground stall. You want to be the one with flyers. If I remember anything about Eternal Limited is that absolutely nothing you do on the ground matters, and everything you do that has flying matters. Like, that's like 80% of Limited games is creatures with flying. I guess what I'm saying is that Illumination Wisp is actually whispering in my ear to pick it, because Like, there's more spells than you think in the form of the bells and the payoff you'd want to go in. No, no way. Like, again, I don't want tutus on the ground. Alright, let's... Will I be able to use this as removal? Late game, perhaps. Maybe that's okay. I'm gonna go with the Wisp. 0 cost. Stun an enemy unit for 0. Oh, okay. That's straightforward. Flying. Tribute +1/+1. Alright. There's Disrupt. We've seen that. Shiver. Banished Umbran. Once per turn, you may pay 5 to make a player discard the top. Oh, God. They really want Mill to be real. Oh, they really want Mill to be real. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. Watchful Monera is Scout if you played a spell. That's actually kind of nifty. Inspire units you draw gain flying. Oh, okay. Handoff Killer. Watchful Amanera, alright? Or Deft Strike? I don't know. Warp Killer. Killer's a nice place to be. Mill. Is it 45 unlimited? It's 45 unlimited. Yeah, 15 and 30. Okay. Well, it's 75 in Constructed, but we ain't playing Constructed. Let's just go with the Killer. Oh god, that's 8. Okay. Double the power and toughness of units. You turn draw a unit from the deck and double its power and toughness. Okay. God, that's 8. That costs 8. Do they really think games are going this long? Oh my god. Welding Torch. Yeah. Berserker Lifesteal, summon, will give one of your other units +2/+1 when you have Core Scavenger, which is a Sentinel. Yeti is a 3/3 for 2 if you have Tribute up. And another Banished Umbran. Oh, time is suddenly gone. What do we want? Is Corrupted Umbran worth it? That could be neat. I actually like that, because it's not actually reckless. It's only reckless if you choose. Abduct. The enemy player discards a unit of your choice from your hand, then steal it and put it into your void. Okay. Once per turn, you may pay 2 to give one of your units +3/-2. Oh god, we put the tiny Grenadin in, and the big Grenadin comes out. Yep, that's Oni Ronin with no text and a different type line. Hey, I like Sky Crew. Flying while you have a Wisp. Okay, what if I do this? That's really strong if I have, like, Wisps. 3/2 Flyer for 3 is way above curve. We've seen the rest of these. What if that's a plan? Wonder how real Radiant and Wisp synergy is. I'm probably putting myself into hell, but I am. Both of my colors are gone now. Yikes. That works. That worked less than good. Agent's choice. Kill an attachment on an enemy or great draw 4/4 mithril armor. Okay. Gift of battle we've seen. Warp, you gain 3 armor. Grr. 1 damage to each enemy scout. And then rotor cycle, which is an engine. Oh. Oh wow, that's like on a literal freaking plank there. I wonder if that's okay. That's probably not. That's on your curve. We'll try it and see if we can get these. Okay, our colors are okay. We've got here. Okay, depleted and then transmute. Okay, so this is like Amber Monument. So Amber Monument and the monuments that go with it are power that come into play depleted and then like up themselves and when you hit 5 to turn into a really good card. This turns into a really crappy trick. Oh. That's not a 5/5 with Overwhelm at all. Looks like a gingerbread house. Well, it does, doesn't it? Wow. Put a unit in each weapon it's wielding in its owner's hand, which is like the last thing you... I guess if you're rescuing, sure, but that is wow, if that's the cycle, that's real bad. Whenever you play a spell, Resolute Paladins and Vulnerable... Okay, that's a good card. Shamanic Blast. Uh-huh. Lock Horns. Sure, let's try that. That actually could be really good on the Corrupted Umbran. Okay, our colors are just gone as all hell, though. That sucks. Downfall. Oh, nifty. That's God! Wow, they really made common removal bad, didn't they? This is a pretty cool card, though. Really? That's a relic weapon? Wow. Sure, let's grab the plover. Oh god, this has a lot of text. Alright. Reality Shift. Put an enemy unit into its owner's hand, plus an additional enemy unit for each of your units with endurance. Sorcery is not great on that. Ooh, this is a wisp, though. Wow, I really want the tribute to be on for this to be good, though. That's a 3/3 if it's on, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that, aren't I? Take that. Plover, and wow, alright, 3 plovers. Alright. So this is gonna be all cards we've seen before. I like Extinguish. Wow, that's removal. Yes. Bars interventions, give an enemy unit -1 health, unblockable or drawn unseen. Stash is really good. I think Extinguish is what I want, because like Extinguish has never been like the best removal, but it is removal and it works pretty well on evasion creatures. I'm gonna try this, damn it. We're gonna try this real hard. I don't care how much the game doesn't want me to be in these color combinations, because it very clearly does not want me in these color combos. Good Wisp. This is actually a Wisp I want to control. I like this card a lot. Y'all saying Devour, we only got 1 card with Tribute, and I want Wisps and things more than Devour. Like, yeah, I get that Tribute exists, but... Blockable, 2/1... Alright. Vodakin Staff. First choice is pretty real. Yeah, from what I've seen, this is like, you know, you can hover and it's like, that's the empty throne, that's the empty throne, this is Omens of the Past, this is the Dusk Road, you know, this is Omens of the Past. It's all sorts of different sets for draft. I haven't seen any strangers. That seems odd. Oh, and as Loon says, there's no strangers. Oh, yikes. Okay. Ah, I should have picked that other thing. Damn it. I'm not doubling down on the mistake. Alright. We pick up this Argenport banner and make it work. I didn't pick the mistake was not picking the Vidokan staff there. Umbran Thirster might be fine. I don't think I want more of those. We don't have a lot of ways of gaining life is the problem. We do have like the life gain on the Corrupted Umbran. A unit from your void that died this turn exhausted. I'll take Disjunction. Alright. So, on to pack 4. Let's see if pack 4 fixes things up. Alessi, Combri Archmage. When you play a spell, Alessi gets +1/+1 and you gain 1 armor. Okay. Tribute Killer. Draw one of the top 3 cards of your deck, put the rest on. That's a constructed card I've wanted for a long time. Holy crap. Yeah, I want that a lot. Like, that's Scheme for 2. I play Scheme and I hate it because it costs 3. What do I feel about that? That might be fine. Give one of your units Overwhelm and Quick Draw this turn. Ah, Second Sight. Well, it's Scheme. I mean, of course it's slow. Like, in the sense that it's not a fast spell, but either was Scheme, and I played the hell out of that. Let's grab that. I like that a lot. Flying during the enemy turn. That seems nifty. And it's a 1-mana 1/1 that can become a 4/2. Yeah, I'm in. The Elusive Warriors. Stone Scar Pickaxe. When the wielder hits an enemy player, draw a grenadine, play Quarry. That's cool. Oh, here we have another one of these. Is this just as bad as the other one? Why is the time one so bad? That's a better lightning strike. The enemy player discards 2 cards their choice. Alright. Sure. Mind Rot for 4. I'm gonna grab one of these. Seek power, but 2. Yo, hold on. Also, living... Yeah, I'm aware it does not say sigil. That's why I said sigil aloud. Specifically it says power card, not sigil. There's also a hair trigger pistol in here. How many spells do I have in the deck? Not the combusts. 2, 3... A reasonable amount? A pretty reasonable amount. Summon, give one of your wisps deadly. That's nice. Infiltrate in... The beatdown. Kind of like this. I'd be able to give Dark Wisp deadly, and that seems really rude. I only have, I think, 3 wisps is the problem, and one of them already has deadly. So it's nowhere near as good as it should be. When that 7/8 infiltrates, no, it'll untap. The way Endurance works is it says readies on each player's turn. One of the key ways you could kill an Endurance card is get it to block and then exhaust, execute it, which is kill an exhausted thing. Good God. +5/+5. I'm gonna take the wind. Sure. Savage Denial. Ooh, Gruen form. Magus of Celerity. Units you draw get charge. Yo. Nice. I cast 6, huh? That costs 6. I'm gonna play it, damn it. Look at this little bat. Look at it. Look at that bat. I think I'm gonna pick Training Crown, though, because we care a little bit about spells now. Whenever you play a unit, including Iceberg Scattershot, it deals 1 damage to the enemy. Oh! Auto-infiltrate in red, huh? Oh! The entire time this card is in play, it's just doing that. Light them up. Alright. Let's build a deck. Alright, we have successfully built a deck. So I want wisp stuff. How many of these do I want? Worm sign. We'll even play the Belcher. Yes, the Life Speaker. I think I'll play Abduct and Limited. We'll play our Slays. We'll play our Vara's Choice. I don't want to play Vara's Intervention. That's tiny removal. We don't have a lot of Unseen. But I mean, I don't think we have any Unseen. So it's either the removal or the Unblockable. I think I want to include some Plovers. Put the Training Ground in. This Junction works fine and Limited, and we have a couple more card slots. Let's go with like 3 Plovers. 2 Plovers. This seems quite weak. And I am including the Slays on the splash because Slay is such a powerful option. Unseen Agents, maybe? How's my curve look? Could be better. I don't like how many 4s I have. Alright, let's do this. Alright. So our ground power is Wormstone. What a cool card. Add power. That's too many Justice Sigils, my friend. God, this might be too many. What's our actual, like, double costers? Vital Arcana's double coster. I think Corrupted Umbran was double coster. And that's it. Everything else is single costered. Influence-wise, not cost-wise. I'm just looking at influence for these. Alright, I think 3 will be fine. I wish I had, like, a Trailblazer, Amber. I'd grab a Sigil, but none of either of those. They've cut down a lot on fixing. Ties a single. Vital Arcana. Extinguish is single. Grave Tender is single. Alright. Let's see how this rolls. Oh. I don't think I've played Draft in like 2 months. The last Draft format, set 3, set 2, set 1, set 3, turned me off of this game so hard I didn't open it for about 2 to 3 months. Like I don't know if I could stress how poor that format felt. Ooh, I like this. Wormstone? All colors? Sure. Vara's Choice I'm on turn 2?
I searched the Shadowlands and found my way.
Alright. So we got 3 cards in hand. 3 of them are units. So, max of 2 power. Okay, that... Oh, Echo. Oh, that sucks. Now they're going to draw a billion cards because they drew in an Echo card and they put the Echo card back on top and fixed. Really hope that's not Thunderstrike.
I searched the Shadowlands and found my way.
Oh, it was a spell. So 3 cards in hand and echoed spell and a power. All right, let's get their plays on curve out. So they have 3 spells in hand. We have Worm Sign. Flying, you may discard a card to second. Oh, God. Okay, so they can second sight again and keep echoing whatever that card is. No, it's Fate. Oh, it's Fate. Oh, okay. Now we know. So yeah, they have the 4/4 that makes a snowball. All right, let's call Worm Sign.
Glimpse into worlds beyond.
God, that's loud. Hi. So they have a pile of snowballs. Then they draw another snowball. So they have a pile of snowballs. Sure. Oh, Spark, still a keyword.
At last, a worthy foe.
Come forth!
Let's see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here. This has lifesteal, and anything else we draw while we control Xenon Lifespeaker will have lifesteal. Okay. Want them to miss a power drop so that I can steal their... Yeah. Wow, they have a lot of filter. They're probably going to double snowball this. That's what I would do. Hopefully they haven't drawn 5th power. Alright, let's abduct that 5-drop. There's that 5-drop that has, like, Overwhelm. Oh, God, they can hide it! God! Our opponent is infinite amounts of this. Okay, so... Berserk, when dashing Rapscallion attacks, she gets +2 power. Well, I'm gonna get rid of the Bloodthirsty Brawler and steal it.
Guide my fists.
Alright. And then they get their Snowball again. Did they get it power, though, is the question. They did. So the problem here is that, like, their hand is a bunch of 5s, 6s, and 7s
wins today.
that are really good. And I need to beat them before they get to that point. Because their hand right now is like that 6-drop that can berserk. They must be holding the Jotun still. And like a snowball. Okay. Got their flyer out of there. Now they're gonna play dashing.
If you can.
What the? It's got teeth. Alright. Let's get in there. Just keep getting in there. Thanks, Slay. Yep. Oh god, they drew another copy of that one. Ugh. Well. Thanks, Slay. Alright, how many times can I do this in a running? I think 2 more is all I've got in me. Come on. Ah, crap. I've been found out. I've been found out. Rip. Now they get to attack for 12. With the enraged Arachnodon. Now where does that... Oh, okay, so that went into a berserk attack. So there's attack 1. And then here's attack 2. Okay. And now it has, like, has to attack.
Steel.
Discard a card to make a temper, huh? Oh no, my life gain. Shit. So I'll be able to gain 6 when I get the Belching Behemoth down. Yep, no blocks here. Then they play... So I need to draw a power. Neither of those are power. Oh, that's... Oh, no. I really needed a power right there to play the Belcher. Yikes. Oh. Because if I had drawn the power for that, then I actually could still be in this game. We have no unseen down here? No unseen down here. Man, nothing to be done, I see. Yeah, like, I could have killed this and then blocked. I would have gotten a 1, but then that makes a snowball, so... Nuts. I really was in need of that 8th power for the Behemoth. We did not get there. Alright, well, let's see how game 2 goes. Yep, bronze in draft. Let's move on. We drew a lot of removal running, though. That was pretty funny. I'm glad our deck has Slays. Ludicrisps. This hand sucks real bad. Oh, shit. Oh, alright, on to game 3 at this rate. Thanks, Warp, for telling me that my top of deck card sucks. Warp is my least favorite keyword in this game because of that. Like, it's just all that Warp ever does is tell you that your next draw is bad. Alright. I think this one's gonna be over real quick. Two, 4, or 4-2 quick draw spark.
You can feel them beneath the stone.
Alright, well, let's move along. Yeah, I'm mulliganing a 2-power hand into a 2-power hand, and here we are. The eternal experience. Alright, on to 3. The Auric Bank. Let's see if we can't get AW under us. I feel like the removal on this deck is alright. I don't like the creature base that much. I don't have any synergies at all, and all I remember about set 3 is that if you didn't have any synergies, you might as well have gone home 0-3. So if that's anywhere close to true in this... I'm gonna keep this one. It's got 2 colors. We'll find the third.
Just don't look down.
Oh, that's a touch annoying when I'm giving them 3 cards.
Watch me.
Okay, Vara's is a nice card to have here. Let's go ahead and get their hand.
I searched the Shadowlands and found my way.
Okay. They're really going to be making use of that, Alright. So yeah, we don't get to know when they draw anything with that. Wanted to cut them off plays was the idea, because I'll be playing the Plover next turn, attack for 3.
One step ahead.
You know what? Let's get that out of here. So what is this? Unblockable at night. Ew, yeesh. All the Nightfall in their deck? Alright, I guess we're taking a lot. That's not great. Oh no! Bats! Alright, I need to cull here for a banner so that I can actually make plays.
Your journey ends here.
Okay, this is still unblockable. So they still have that 5-drop in their hand. Yep, 1 attack, so we go to 18.
Watch me.
Sure.
Thanks for the help.
Ooh. Dreadful. Let's go ahead and hand off some help there. This is the thing that scares me, is this... Okay, 2 cards left in hand. I can deal with this pretty well, and I can kill it if it gets real bad, like if that turns into a bigger thing. But right now, this 3/5 is... Oh, this... Really? Okay. Interesting. I thought you would kill that for sure. Let's try this direction. This is a fast spell, so we'll pass along. Okay, we need to draw one of our...
The shadow's influence lingers.
Oh god, come on! So now I just need to draw either a Justice influence or like a spell or a sigil. Like, we have a lot of live draws here.
The Waystone's power.
Oh god, stop yelling at me! Okay, you know what? Let's play our dang Behemoth. Get ourselves back up to 15. Get a 6/6 blocker for this 4/4 here. Still take 4. But, like, this Wisp will deal with this, and it won't be night forever. Really? I have to call this. Yeah, okay, good. God, I don't have the luxury of not calling that. So if they have a -2/-2 or a tribute card, like, there's no way for me to not let them have that.
Protect the light.
Oh, you gained 2. Oh!
The Waystone's power fades.
This is very bad. Alright, here we go. So I think we can... So, lifesteal on our things we get is going to be really nice. I might want to just slay this. Because it's an unblockable threat and everything else is sort of deal-withable. We'll get our 7/7 too.
Come forth!
I want to play the flying endurance, so I'm going to pass on the... pump on this. I really want to draw a unit with this now, though. Because the lifesteal is pretty necessary. Okay. Some more Nightfall. Luckily, the... Okay. Ooh, hold on. Let's pick up an attachment from the void, you say, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I don't want to use my gamepad. Please, I'm gonna unplug that. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's anything else I want. No, let's do it. Cool. Hello! Yeah, that's a good enough draw.
Guide my fists.
Alright, we have a 6/6, a 7/7, and a 7/7. We're gonna start getting some life gain. That's gonna look real nice. I think we can start... Little flag.
The sandstorm builds.
Alright, I think we might want to actually attack in no matter, even through this bat. Because we got enough holding back that I think I can... Okay, now we can do it, though. Hello!
Searched the Shadowlands and found my way.
Let's, Yeah! The crushing begins! Ring the bell. Like, oh god, my bat is now a 4-mana 1/1 with no text. No. Okay, so Disjunction Worm seems pretty cool. I like that card a lot. Just make worms. Disjunction seems like a fun card in our deck for that. I kind of wish I had more payoff for that. Like, not the bell, but like more... Bell would be okay in this deck, but like just more worms. Shai-Halud! Yeah, this is a mulligan again. We're off color, and we're off like a main color too, so... And when I say main color, I mean the color that all of our cards in hand are, so let's try and get that fixed. Okay. Very poor looking opener. No, just nothing for years. Ugh. Sure hope this, Does just disjunction go off before or after the Wormstone breaks? I wonder. I don't know. Like, if I control Wormstone and then target myself, what the timing on that is? I guess we'll see. Alright. So, opponent is on the play. Hand is really slow. Death Strike is just... Oh no, is our opponent not here? Well, come on. Please, I hope your connection is alright. Or I hope the pizza is at the door and it's good. Well, if the pizza is at the door, you have no choice. You know, you must go get it. I'm very sad for you. Unless you're pizza, I hope you are having a good time and not having... You know, goodbye. Hopefully, you have better luck in your next games and also have a good pizza. Mobile currently has some serious connectivity issues. Oh, that's not good. Well, at least, I mean, the Wisp actually improved that hand very heavily. So, happy about that. Oh, the ultimate power of this hand. 0 playable cards, you say? Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. Mwah. Alright. What if instead we actually, like, just have Shai Hulud is here? Alright, we're gonna lie to our opponent? Oh! Okay, let's take your 3-drop. I don't want you to have things on curve. Let us continue lying to our opponent.
Your journey.
Lying to your opponent is an important skill in the game. We're gonna play the Corrupt Umbran first because we have no spells in hand, and I might just want to attack for 6 next turn. Ooh, they also had the ability to lie. Alright, so how does this work? Wait, when does this give me the choice? Is it like right after I attack? Oh dear, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Because when I exert Magic Online, I do it right here. Okay, so I do it there. Yeah, that feels like I'm gonna make a mistake. Alright, so now it has Reckless, it has to attack. Sure. Ooh, nice. I think Slush Dumber is leaving.
I searched the Shadowlands and found my way.
Perfect. Yeah, the reason I cleared is because I had to attack with this. I know I'm going to run into that again next turn anyway, but I have a 7/7 to go with it, so, like, I still think my attacks are going to look fine next turn. Ooh, give a unit killer. Are you just taking it out right now? That's nice. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... ability, target you. Cool. I'm doing both attacks because I think this is a chump. Really? Okay, they feel content in their position. Going to 4. Do they have kill spells for this? Can they, like, Big Vanquish? Like, Big Vanquish could kill it. This is a 7/7. I'm surprised they didn't chump there. Or just not block at all and then have 2 power.
Safe travel.
Wait, okay, that is a card in the format. I was convinced that this might just not be a playable card in the format. Alright, let's go in. Jump block. And then let's go ahead and play our Belching Behemoth and go to 44. 42. Perfect. Alright, crushed under the foot of Sandworm and Belcher. That's good. The Acolytes are strong cards. I was convinced that perhaps Amber Acolyte and the cycle just wasn't in the curated packs. Cardless or curated packs are online. Yeah. Sure. Like, I didn't care enough to check that ahead of time. I didn't plan on doing this stream today. As time eluded me. The fuse blew up in my face, and I am here playing Eternal instead of here playing Hearthstone. Yeah, the green Acolyte is bad, but the others, all 4 of the others are really good, so... you know what? I like this hand. I get to play Life Speaker on 1, and then, like, have a bunch of control effects. We'll just duress our opponent like mad. Life Speaker seems like a cool card for cool peeps. We even have tiny removal. Alright. Don't snowball. Don't do it.
Got you.
Not that. Can die. I don't want them drawing a card for free, and I didn't want to block, so... Alright. Manufact some Grenadins. Let's see what your hand looks like. It is a...
I searched the Shadowlands.
So 3 Grenadins,
Found my way.
a Rotor Cycle, and a Jotun Cyclops, and 2 unknowns. I'm gonna get rid of... biggest threat. I sense a soul in search of answers. Okay, so they can play the Rotor, which is alright. Want to play Vital Arcana and get some... Okay, sweet. If they're going Grenadin, this is sweet. That means I get to get rid of their flyer. Alright, so let's do that. Ooh!
I searched the Shadowlands and found my way.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of your Berserker. I don't want this to happen. We have not gotten the Inspire off on this at all. Hopefully the Vital Arcana. So we know 1 card, 2 unknowns. Yep, the beatdown. Sure. Oh, God. Okay. You're going heavy in. I see. Alright, we're gonna lock horns with one of those. Alright, you still have 1 more of those? Yeah, 5 known Grenadin, 1 unknown Grenadin. Yep, there's the crushing. Clank, 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 clank. I want them to play the flyer and then a Grenadin. That'd be my hope, and then I can extinguish the flyer attack in, and we can keep this race going. Grenadin? Flyer.
It's working!
So kill flyer, get in. Okay, Vital Arcana gives us some card draw. Yep, take 5. I don't like the fact that our opponent's hand is so big. That bothers me a lot. Ooh, they're not all outing. They're actually going to leave back 2 blockers for Xenon Life Speaker, huh? Yikes. Okay. That's some dreadful cards here. Let's, Vital Arcana. This is getting a little bad for the home team here. We need more units. We need a lot more units. That's sort of an issue here. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna block one of these. We're gonna take 10, go to 8. Uh-huh. Scout. Wild Rider. Sure. Still no units. Oh, this is... Let's just twin break. We got this. One shot, two shot. Gonna take, if they've got the like, I wonder if they have the +1 your team. That'd be a really good play here. If they have +1 your team. Okay, temper trades, and that's very poor. Because we don't get to trade on our terms anymore. We no longer get to have the tribute on for this. Alright, I need this to work. No! Damn it! I needed that to work real bad. We're gonna go to 2, and... Hey, there's the sort of trick I was worried about. Alright. Run out of that one. We just didn't have enough units in that game. I drew something like 10 cards and didn't see any. I guess our unit count must be low. Anyway, 3 and 3 is the average end for a draft, though, that's a strong combat trick they had, too. +2, +4, and overwhelm, so... Alright, let's take our prizes, see how things go. Ooh, spin up, spin up! Alright. Old set? Oh, why is it always old set? That's fine. Let's open some dust. I will take it, though. I mean, we got spun up to 5. You are correct. I'm just opening up some dust. I think most cards from these sets at this point are dust. That went well. Oh, wait. Is that my 4th or 5th? That's my 4th. Sweet. Yeah, that went pretty well. I still need to learn a lot about the set. There's still like 100 of cards I just don't know, so... We're gonna get to continue learning. I don't think today is gonna be the rest of that, though. I'm gonna call it here. We'll do some more of this, though, in the future. Seeing as time has stopped over in Hearthstone land. Anyway. So, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed the swap over to Eternal. I know this was very unplanned and unfocused, but we got to experience a lot of new cards. And got to catch a lot of... interesting things. So thank y'all for joining. If you want to catch more stuff like this, more cards, I end up doing this a lot. Probably I'll do some more Eternal or something like that tomorrow. You can always follow, see when I go live, see when things like this are going on. Want to support the channel? Just being here is great. Glad to hear you're having a good time. But you know, letting people know streams going on is cool. And if you all want to really support the channel, there's always the cool skull you can get for the subscribing. Anyway, thank y'all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.